the Drizzle YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And also check out my channel. Last episode, we went through player retirements, the league meetings, where no rules got changed, and the draft lottery. And we also made a trade. Where we traded. Where is it? We also made a trade where we traded the Cavs traded the number one overall pick for Devin Vassell, Vernon Carey Jr., Paul Reed, 2021 second round pick, the fifth pick in the second round, our 2021 pick this year, which is the sixth pick, 2025 Brooklyn's pick with Houston, which means we had the number one overall pick and the fourth pick, number one pick from Cleveland, number four pick from the OKC from the DeMar DeRozan trade. Well, OKC still having the number two overall pick. And we still also have the 17th pick, and we also still have the 22nd pick. 17th from Boston, 22nd from Philadelphia. So this episode is going through the rest of the offseason, including stat signing, draft combine, pre-draft workouts, the draft, rookie signing, team player options, qualifying offers, free agency, progression. We'll go through progression. Then next episode, we'll play a little bit of Summer League and go through the rest of this. So let's start with staff signings. So obviously, we're bringing back Greg Popovich. Alright, that's weird. I don't know what they was talking about. You can't make another offer to a person for this staff position today. Oh, they already made offers. So going through the first stage of the staff signing position, Dwayne Casey is tentative, but we got Pop back, so that's the coach we need. Everybody else is tentative though. So we have Pop back. Next offers we getting, our assistant GM will be Kyle Quinn. Daniel Davis has declined. Rejected for Michael Williams, rejected for Jordan Davis, and then signed John. Yeah, we're declining that one though. I don't really want him. So signed. Then for assistant coach and assistant coach, our assistant coach is what we're looking for now. Benjamin Walker, we will sign. Decline. Decline. So our staff is looking like our staff will have Matthew Jones on it. So this is our staff. I might be looking to bring Steven Siles in or Jeff Hornacek, the assistant coach, at some period of time. Especially being a former head coach that didn't get hired. Let's go to the NBA draft combine. Scotty Barnes. The fastest sprint was Davion Mitchell, 305. Lane, Davion Mitchell. Highest vert, Greg Brown. Bench, Josh Christopher. Okay, I like this. Pre-draft workouts. Cade, I need to work. We need Jalen Green, Mobley, Suggs, Keon Johnson, Scotty Barnes, Davion Mitchell, and then Greg Brown. Who else? Is there anybody else here? Josh Christopher, I definitely. Sharif Cooper. Aaron Henry, nah, not really. Scotty Lewis, yes. Isaiah Todd, nah. Quinn Grimes, yes. And Brandon Boston. So Sprint, Sharif Cooper beats Davion Mitchell opposite of the combine. Jalen Green has the fastest lane agility time. Vertical leap, Keon Johnson. Bench press, 19 for Josh Christopher. The best shooter out of all of them, it seems to be Cade. Cade and Jalen Green fighting for the top spot on that. Let's go into the NBA draft where we had the number one overall pick. It's time to pick the first pick of this franchise. Mock drafts have us taking Cade in Draft Express. 2K has us taking Cade. NBA.com has us taking Jalen Green. And they have Cade going to the Thunder. I don't think they would do that with Shy. When I look at our team, the only two people on this team, DeJounte Murray, Kevin Johnson, hopefully will be coming off the bench, and then Lonnie Walker. Those only three really here. And they're all pretty small for guards. The ability of having taken Cade, who is 6'8", got some size, and could also shoot. Average 27 with a 43% from three, 82 from free throw percentage. Gotta take him. It's a no-brainer. Cade Cunningham. Zach Harper likes to pick. Led the nation scoring last year. We know he could score, but all right. The Oklahoma City Thunder take Jalen Green. Okay, OKC will have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Jalen Green, and DeMar DeRozan. Golden State takes Jalen Suggs. Possible Steph Curry replacement. And still looking at the board, there are some people here. Number one, Evan Mobley. Scotty Barnes is somebody I really do like though. But Evan Mobley, can we pass on him? I don't think we can. The fourth pick, the San Antonio Spurs will take Evan Mobley out of USC. We didn't even give him a pre-draft workout. Keon Johnson, we did not expect Evan Mobley to fall. Keon Johnson at shooting guard. The Cleveland Cavaliers, who trade down from the first pick, will be taking. Will be taking Terry Rozier. The Cavs want to receive Terry Rozier and Miles Briggs, and the Hornets want Kevin. That makes sense. So the Hornets now will have the sixth pick. They will trade our first round pick that we gave them for the number one overall pick. Kai Jones from Texas. And with Scotty Barnes still falling, I would like to try to manipulate a trade to get the 8. Who has the 8th pick? The Orlando Magic. Is there anything we could give up? No, we only had 2 players on contracts. But we can give up picks. We give up the Suns pick. And the 76ers lottery protected pick for next. We give 2 lottery protected picks for next year. and the Magic have agreed to it. And the Phoenix Suns take Davion Mitchell, a possible Chris Paul replacement. And with the 8th pick, the San Antonio Spurs will be taking Scotty Barnes out of Florida State, the possible Kawhi Leonard replacement, but standing at 6'9" with a little bit bigger stature than Kawhi Leonard. The Spurs making moves this draft with 3 picks already in this single draft. He averaged 3.7 blocks as a forward. The Knicks received Derek White. The Hornets are moving back up to take Moses Moody out of Arkansas. The Pacers take Jonathan Kuminga, small forward that looks like it could be a great fit with their style. The Sacramento Kings will take Jalen Johnson out of Duke, the 6'9" forward. The Knicks will take Sharif Cooper, the point guard out of New York. The Bulls want John Wall, Eric Gordon for their pick, and the Rockets get back up. The Bulls looking in a Wednesday win now mentality, and the Rockets select Trey Murphy, the third out of Virginia, with the 14th pick. The Wizards take Franz Wagner out of Michigan, one of the best shooters in the draft, with the 15th overall pick, with the Spurs at the 17th pick. The Thunder want to move back up and trade Al Horford in a lottery protected pick. They take Greg Brown, the 6'9" man out of Texas. Possible DeMar DeRozan replacement with him aging and him not on contract. The Hornets take Isaiah Jackson out of Kentucky. The Spurs are on the clock for their 4th time of the first round. And we have some trades that people want to offer us. And going around here, as I'm looking, there's no trades I can really see myself taking. There's no trades. We'll be taking somebody at this pick. We have Scotty Lewis scouted. Brandon Boston, we do have scouted. Zaire Williams, we have scouted as well. We're going to try to work out a trade here. There's nobody that we will want to pick right here. So let's do the 17th pick, and let's try to get a pick for next year from a possible bad team. Let's go to the Thunder, see what they have. Who has the Thunder's pick next year? The Rockets will have tons of first-round picks next year. With 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 picks. And I'll gladly take the Pistons pick. And also add in 2 seconds. And one of them being a swap, the worst. They want Trey Jones. I don't want Terrence Ross. Do I trade 1 or seconds? I don't think so. But but I will trade our first in 2025. The Rockets, we will get the Pistons pick for next year, which I don't expect them to be that great. And they take Usman Garbua out of Spain, 6'8", 230. James Boyd Knight out of Connecticut goes to the Pelicans. JT Thor, power forward out of Auburn, goes to the Warriors. Jared Butler out of Baylor, the national championship duo of Davion Mitchell and Jared Butler are both gone. DJ Stewart, point guard from Duke, goes to the Houston Rockets. San Antonio Spurs back on the clock. And moving down looks like it could have been one of the best moves they made. Still being the fact that the man they wanted, Brandon Boston, is still on the board. So he will be getting taken by the San Antonio Spurs, linking two former Kentucky players in Brandon Boston and Keldon Johnson. The Toronto Raptors will take Josh Giddey out of Australia, the 6'8" point guard. The Brooklyn Nets, now on the clock, will take Alperen Sengun out of Turkey, the 6'9", 240 center, possible DeAndre Jordan replacement. Chris Duarte, shooting guard, 6'6", Oregon, goes to the Blazers. Possible CJ McCollum replacement. The Jazz will receive Larry Nance, Taurean Prince, and the Cavaliers will move back up in the first round and get a first-round pick in the 2024 first-round pick from the Jazz. Who will Cleveland select with this? They will take Trey Mann out of Florida, the shooting guard. The Los Angeles Clippers want to receive Jeremy Lamb and Justin Holiday for a 2020 for a first round pick and a 2023 first round pick for swap works with the Thunder. The Clippers looking like they will go on a title run, but with Kawhi Leonard's player option coming up, it all depends on what he does. And they would take Josh Christopher out of Arizona State, putting Jonathan Kuminga and Josh Christopher as the duo of the future. The Lakers will take Miles McBride, point guard out of West Virginia. Small forward Corey Kispert, 6'7" from Gonzaga, goes to the Brooklyn Nets. Last pick of the first round, Jaden Springer, 6'4", 204 pounds, shooting guard out of Tennessee. The Spurs back up on the clock. This is the end of the first. The Spurs will lead off the second round. And to start the second round, the Spurs, there is some good talent still left on the board, especially considering Scotty Lewis. Zaire Williams out of Stanford. But overall, I don't think that defense is good enough, and I'm pretty sure we're good enough right there. So when you try to look at players we could draft, there's some still. Zaire Williams supposed to go 18th. Draft Express had 18, 19. Chris Smith, 21st. R.I.P. Terrence Clark. Rest in peace, my man. 25. Mac McClung. David Johnson. There's a lot of play. Wendell Moore. Scotty Lewis. Scotty Lewis was like he could be possibly the best player here. and nobody seems to be taking a chance on him. The man out of Florida, they have his ceiling as Tim Hardaway. Superb. He has bad lower body strength, which just looks like a major flaw. Zaire Williams. That defense is severely concerning to me. The best three-point shooter left is John Petty out of Bama. Will Richardson. Let's look who the best defender it seems to be left. We have Marcus Garnett, Terrence Shannon Jr., Charles Bassey, glass cleaning lockdown defender who can hit the mid-range shot and someone hit the three. This is a tough pick. We honestly don't know who to take. Or Thon Maker's brother, who doesn't even have comparison. Keontae Johnson out of Florida. Luka Garza, a man out of Iowa, who can hit the three. And that's the man we're taking, Luka Garza. We need another man in the middle, especially with a lot of our players being free agents except for two. So let's go. We're up with the 34th pick. Matt McClung goes to the Pelicans. That's going to be a high-flying team right there. The New York Knicks will take DJ Cartoon out of Marquette. There's still tons of first-round talent still left on the board. Mainly being Zaire Williams and Scottie Lewis. As it's getting deeper and deeper into the draft, it's looking harder and harder not to take one of these guys. Tim Hardaway Jr. and Evan Turner are the comparisons. What are the flaws? Hasn't shown the ability to steal the ball. Upper body strength. He can't box out. Pulls down an occasional rebound. Not necessary. So Zaire Williams pretty much looks like once he gets off offense, it's going to be a problem for him. He looks like he won't be able to play both sides of the court effectively. Scottie Lewis is superb lower body strength, gets pushed around fairly easily. Poor offensive anticipation. Poor playmaker, doesn't see the guy until it's too late. So when you look at that, you really don't know who to take. But out of those two, I'm taking my chance with Zaire Williams, the 19-year-old. Come here. Or will reunite the Zaire Williams and the two former Zaire Kane teammates in Zaire Williams and Brandon Boston. The Cavaliers will take Chris Smith, 6'9" man out of UCLA. The Nets will take Aaron Henry out of Michigan State. Scottie Lewis is still on the board. The Jazz will take Nashawn Highland out of VCU. The Brooklyn Nets will take Scottie Lewis out of Florida. They got a steal. A great backup to have for James Harden. Charles Bassey out of Western Kentucky. And let's see who's on the board still. Let's look at social media. Alright, team needs. We don't really. Who's still left on this board? Everybody here is pretty much gone. Everybody's pretty much gone at this point, except for Wendell Moore. Everybody's pretty much gone. I don't think we move back up. We traded most of our second round picks, and there's no point. Herbert Jones goes to Alabama, 6'8" shooting guard. A great pairing to have with Cole Anthony. The Hawks on the clock with John Petty, probably the best shooter out of the class. From Bama, back-to-back Bamas. OKC takes Terrence Clark, Kentucky. The 6'7" man. Another possible DeMar DeRozan replacement. Chicago Bulls will take David Johnson out of Louisville. With them getting John Wall, possibly looking for somebody to take over after his contract runs up. Toronto takes the big man out of Serbia. Detroit takes Josh Primo out of Alabama. Bama has been racking up the players in the second round, with their third shooting guard taken already. Michael DeVoe out of Georgia Tech, 6'5". Pelicans up once again. We'll take Quentin Grimes. After this team develops for a little bit, this team will look disgusting. Ipo, my fault, y'all. I don't know how to say his name. The big man out of Senegal, 7'1", 230 pounds, to go to the Celtics. OKC takes Isaiah Todd out of high school. The power forward is confident making three-pointers. Another Senegal player, 6'9" power forward, Amar, goes to the Pacers. The Brooklyn Nets back up again. The big man out of Germany, 7-foot center. Another possible DeAndre Jordan replacement. The Bucks with back-to-back picks coming up. Makur Maker out of Howard. Both the Maker brothers both go to the Bucks. Will he end up like his brother Thon and be traded to? Terrence Shannon Jr. out of Texas Tech, shooting guard, taken to the Bucks as well. Will Richardson out of Oregon, shooting guard. Tons of shooting guards being drafted. Memphis Grizzlies will take Trendon Watford, 6'9", small forward out of LSU. That's a steal of a pick for this late. This is a deep class. And the OKC gets Wendell Moore with one of the last picks in the draft, 56. Who you could say should have went in the first 5 picks of the second round. 6'9" man out of Croatia goes to the Hornets. Cam Thomas, 6'4", shooting guard at LSU, goes to the Pacers. Michael Jordan's Hornets. Diop, another Senegal-born player, goes to the Hornets. And the Pistons with the 60th pick in the NBA draft will take Marcus Garrett out of Kansas, 6'5" point guard. That is the end of the draft. As you can see, case of 79 overall. Next episode, we will go through the rest of the offseason, including rookie signings, free agency. We might play a couple summer league games if we have time. Until next time, subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe, like, hit the notification bell, and also go check out my channel. Peace.